The movie industry has come a very long way in Uganda. And trust me, this has not come easy either. With Pearl Magic Prime and other big channels like NTV Uganda, the movie industry has really changed and we can see great inspiration on our televisions. Now, today with me is a guest who all of you must have seen on your televisions before on The Honorables and other beautiful series like Second Chance and Deception. You know very well that without a villain, a hero is nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the anti-hero. Her name is Stella Nante. Most of you have seen her as Cantalicia in Second Chance and one of the bosses in The Honorables on Pearl Magic Prime.
Hi guys, my name is Stella Nante. I'm an actress. Most of you have seen me in The Honorables as Dorcas. I'm an assistant director on the set of The Honorables that shows on Pearl Magic DSTV. And I'm also a creative director at Beyond Borders Entertainment International Limited. I'm also a mom. I've got to learn a lot, and also I'm a normal person. I don't know. I come from an extended family of about 14 children. I'm the third last born. My chorus is my big brother and Allan Kutos. Most of you know him. Yeah, who's in Sanyu. He's also my big brother. The family is full of entertainers and it's so beautiful. We have each other's backs, we support each other, and that's why I'm here today, because I have a very supportive family. Growing up, I was a goofy kid, the most naughty kid on the block. I was very stubborn. I remember those days when the visitors would come around and I would be so humble. I would sit in the corner, and the moment they leave, Papa, I stand up and imitate each and every one, plus making fun of them. My dad loved it so much. So that's the kind of kid I was when growing up. Very naughty, very stubborn, very open-minded, the icebreaker of the family. Being a success in the family and being on TV almost all the time in the year means so different. It means it's a beautiful feeling. I mean, I've worked so hard. My family, of course, has supported me up to this level. My friends, they have been there for me. It feels really amazing to be a success because our parents, my parents, really encouraged me to do whatever I want to do, okay? At first, I wanted to be a doctor when I was growing up because I loved helping people, and you know, I don't like seeing people in pain. But then, as time went on, my dad saw that I'm very free, open-minded, really. My dad was like, okay, you know what? You have to do what you want to be, okay? You just do what you want. So I went ahead and you know, I saw the inspiration from my big brother. I was like, you know what? Why don't I also go my own path? So that's how I'm here.
Without further ado, I would like to let you have a good look at her. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much, John.
Stella
Thank you.
Nante is right here with us, and it's such a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
I'm starstruck, if you ask me.
Here we are.
It's so exciting because this lady right here is known as a villain, and she has played numerous roles in several series, Ugandan series, for that matter.
Yeah.
So we are so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, behold one of the most beautiful actresses in Uganda. We are so elated.
Thank you so much, John.
Yeah,
It's
welcome
a
to
pleasure being
Kampala
here.
Edge Times.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel so humbled being here. I'm excited to meet you.
Are you?
Yes, very excited. I've read about you, and it's an honor to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's such an honor. And I'm sure our people, viewers, are so excited to see you,
Yeah.
because you are such a beautiful actress.
Thank you.
And you make your scenes look so realistic
I
that,
put it-
that people
yeah.
have personal issues with you. Man snatcher.
Yes. Oh my God, tell me about it. I mean, being an actress, I've let myself free. I've
you?
spread my wings to the world. I am ready to show the world who I am, my true self, and that's the beauty of it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. Kindly introduce yourself once again a little bit
Yeah.
to our audience about who you are
Okay.
and what you love to do and why you are here.
Okay, hi guys, my name is Stella Nante. I'm an actress and also an assistant director on the set of The Honorables that airs on Pearl Magic DSTV. And I'm also a creative director at Beyond Borders Entertainment International Limited. I'm also a mom and I'm excited to be here, of course.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we are so elated to have you once again because you have this wonderful energy oozing out of you, and I don't know how to describe it. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have it for yourselves.
Yeah.
We have her here. So
Yeah, sure.
kindly describe Stella Nante, your character. What is your
Yeah.
character like in real life? Let's
real
let's
life.
leave alone the mean woman
Yes.
on TV.
The mean woman. I
Okay.
like that. Well, Stella Nante, me as a person, I'm a very creative, passionate individual. And I take my work seriously. When it's time for work, it's time for work. When it's time for playing and having fun, that's the time. I'm a very tolerant person, naturally. I love making people feel comfortable around me. So that's why it's easy for people to approach me and interact with me. So I love that about me.
Amazing. That's incredible.
Thank you.
You know, if you can show us that you are approachable, thank God. Because you're
Yes.
so good at what you do
Yes, I
that
am.
we think that's what you are.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
So, when do we see you start this acting thing? When did you know that that's the right time? I am an actress.
Well, growing up, I come from an extended family. And everyone there, we have different characters there. We have the musicians, the drum actors, we have the actors, we have doctors and professors. And so it's a cocktail of talents in the family. So growing up, we were encouraged to be who we want to be, to do whatever we want. And given the fact that, you know, it was an extended family, there are so many kids around the house, you're singing and dancing. There are those nights when electricity the power is off, and then you gather in one corner and then you're telling yourself stories.
Wow.
You're imitating Schwarzenegger and you're lying to each other.
You could imitate Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Try to do that right now. That's so interesting. I mean, a woman imitating Schwarzenegger, that's mind-blowing.
It was a crazy house, I'm telling
I'm
you.
excited. Go ahead, please.
It was a crazy house. I mean, we would write. Can you imagine? Even when we were young, we used to write little scripts, small scripts,
Okay.
and we say, now when you come from this door, you scream like I am Jack Chan, and then we get scared and we shoot us and we fall down. You know, so like imagine a house full of chaos, but good chaos though.
Great.
Like a house full of chaos, full of fun, full of love and support. So that's why I am here today, because I was nurtured to be this.
You literally became what you were.
Wild and free, and this is what you
Yes.
guys got.
Yeah, wonderful. That's interesting. Someone told me when you see a child playing with metals and stuff, let him become a mechanic, whatever.
Let them do whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's literally what you became. So
That's what, yeah.
do you have someone who has supported you to get, like, to become who you are, who has, you know, like, groomed you? For instance, myself, I have a mentor, and she pushes me. She's like, please, baby steps, keep moving.
Sure.
So, do you have such a person?
I have very
Many?
very many, not very many though. I have a couple of them.
Okay.
I have a lady, she's in Canada. She's called Madame Zina Bantariza. And Agi Konde, she was at NTV.
Beautiful.
That duo, my God, that duo, blessings, I'm grateful. They discovered me, and then they kept on pushing me, even through my hard times through life. They were there. They were telling me every moment, Stella, you're gonna be great. These obstacles you're facing right now, the rejection, the challenges, whatever they are, you're going to be great. So those are the two ladies I owe.
What years are we looking at in that period when you were going through those obstacles and you needed such encouragement? Which years were those?
Around, of course, even when I was at campus, 2013 there, it was a crazy time. And then also about 2016, it was, oh my goodness, very crazy time of my life.
And I can tell every person in campus can testify how.
It wasn't easy. I mean, come on. And it wasn't like I had everything on a silver platter. I mean, sometimes you look for hostel fees and whatever. But then, since I was talented, I was doing gigs, I was doing commercials.
Did you?
And by the time, come on, I was the big dog. I was managing my resources properly.
Sure.
Yes. So these guys kept on pushing me anyway, and Fad Mutumba, and most importantly, I also have John Segawa, who has been there. Like, if you cannot do it, my friend, you will have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like serious.
The Honorables is more than a drama. It's like a military camp. No foolery. No joking around, my friend. You have to do what is right and do it very well. And that guy has really, really pushed me to the limit of like, I am going to pass out. But he has been there to push me and trust me. When someone else believes in you, that's something, Mr. John Segawa, kudos to you. Because when you get to a time when you don't believe in yourself and you're low and you're like, no hope of tomorrow, this guy says, Stella, get up, do it again.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have such mentors and I'm grateful.
Wonderful. It looks like you've had guardian angels.
Yes, and I have best friends
me
as well, Bridget and Carol. Those guys are amazing. I mean, come on. They check on me every day and they're like, come on, girl, we got your back. Keep going.
Okay. So how did you land your first role on set?
My first role. Well, I remember there was this time when Ian Clark, of course, the Member of Parliament, Makindye Division.
Yes,
he's
I've
an
heard
MP.
about him.
Yes, Ian Clark. He came up with a program, the Kibo at Kibo Foundation. That program was meant to instill skills of leadership and ICT into the youths. So I went and joined, and from there I met people who were filmmakers and IT people, and they connected me from one filmmaker to another. So that is when I actually first landed my first role in a movie. It was called Like a Rose. That's when I met those people.
Were you the rose?
Yeah. Nice
you
one.
are definitely a rose. So
yeah, and when I went to audition, they told me, you know what, it's okay, let us start shooting right now.
Okay.
So that's when, we did it, and it was a campaign about health issues and stuff. It went well.
What was it like? The first time on camera, and you're not supposed to look at the camera. What is that like?
Surprisingly, I was very excited. You people, I have never had energy like I had that time. Whoa! Like they told me, Stella, this is the script, and I'm good at, I read and memorize. I'm good at that. So I read the script, I made it my own. I'm like, you know what, where this line doesn't make sense, I'm going to replace my own that makes sense. When they gave me the script, trust me, I nailed it. Someone could think, I have a health issue, It was magical, I'm telling you, it was magical.
Wow, you are meant to be.
Thank
you and acting.
That was my first role. And then we went to other roles again.
Wonderful.
The curvy body and your brown.
The
and
to be specific. Okay.
See, look at yourself. You cannot be Cantalicia. We want someone who is going to portray a village woman, very poor, very miserable. I told them, give me costume, make me up, and then give you a show.
No balaga.
When they made me up and gave me costume, they were like, which mad woman is this? Why did she pass? Who is this? How? The transformation from this Stella Nante here.
And by the way, your experience working with Fajil Mande, Honorable.
Yes. Madame Zina told me, she called me and told me, Stella, we have a role for you, and I believe you can do it. So I told her, it's okay, let me come audition. So when I went, I auditioned, and I nailed it. I nailed it, and she was like, wow, this is what I've been looking for. So I went on to do the role, of course. It was fun. Fragile Monday is some gold we have in Uganda.
Sure.
How? I mean, someone as powerful and prominent as him transforming into an actor.
It was mind-blowing.
Yeah, and working with him, it was even more magical.
Really? What is it like working with Fragile Monday? Isn't he pompous? He's a boss.
Oh, very soft and very respectful, very disciplined. That is the kind of person you want on set. He's not going to demand for someone to hold his phone while he's shooting, or for someone to hold his coat or follow him around or whatever. He wants all of you guys to be comfortable, really comfortable. And he respects everyone, from the camera crew to the other actors, fellow actors, to the cleaners. You know, he's a very, very talented guy.
Must be a beautiful experience.
Yeah, it was.
So, Second Chance was a wonderful show.
It was a beautiful show.
Yeah. What really pushed the management to shoot Second Chance?
There was this real Second Chance, the soap opera, the Telemundo.
Right.
I never thought. I am not a fan of Telemundo things, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. Those things of Fernando, Cantalicia, Fernando, come here, Salvador. I feel like my head is going to blow up. Okay, apart from that, when the idea came of redoing it, of reacting it, and turning it into an original African story, that was now the beauty of it. I wanted to be a part of it. I was like, now imagine Second Chance in an African setting. You know, wouldn't it be adventurous? You know, so NTV took it on. Of course, they got writers and the camera crew and the technical crew and the team. Guess what? They put everything together, and Ugandans welcomed it so much, so well. And we did our show, and it got numbers.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Then another place we see you is Deception.
Yeah.
That's your stage. You make it.
Now, Deception was, I'm very proud to say that Deception was my breakthrough, is still, like, my breakthrough project, the turning point in my career, I must say.
Okay.
Because, first of all, NTV is such a huge platform.
Right.
Now, when I auditioned for Deception, Milka Irene is a friend to my best friend.
Really?
Yeah, she's the one who took me there.
That's exciting.
She told me, Stella, you know what, Bridget has told me about you, and I would like you to come and join us. I went, and guess what? I've had good luck, by the way.
You're meant to be.
Oh,
you and
you.
acting, your fingers crossed
Thank
together.
You.
Okay?
Whereby when I go for auditions, those like powerful, really powerful series or powerful movies, when I go for the auditions, I really, really try to make it work. I try to put myself out there, and I nail it. So I nailed the audition, of course, and I never looked back. And surprisingly, I became her co-wife, and she was like, oh my God, how are we going to do this now? We are friends. How are we going to act like we are enemies?
Wow.
And we had to do that. Sometimes she would come, and then we would not say hi to each other because we are preparing for a very, intense scene.
Okay.
Yet we've been laughing the day before.
You have to transform.
God, yeah.
Frenemies.
Yes, we have to. And people were really mad. Jackie made people mad. I used to find married women. By the way, Deception changed. It was a game changer. It changed Ugandans' perspective of Ugandan movies. Been a Uganda, sort of. I can say that.
Yes.
Deception opened doors to possibilities. It opened doors to more opportunities for us to showcase what we have, to tell our own story, not retelling a Jackie Chan story, no. an African story.
Yes,
An African story of like a mother-in-law.
and making a household name.
Thank you. Mother-in-law demanding for a grandson, and there's pressure here. That is what goes on in the African marriages.
Right.
The mother-in-laws are becoming like a mess. That they have demands. You have pressure from relatives. You have pressure from your in-laws. You know.
You carried the cross of being the villain.
Thank you. And and given the fact that African women, how marriages can be like,
Yes.
they're very, very tricky. There's a lot of things involved, witchcraft, what.
That's right.
This is my co-wife. I had to be the villain. Imagine, and people were already angry to the fact that,
There's a mother-in-law already to ruin their lives.
And then there is also this co-wife.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a messed up, situation which we brought up beautifully.
So how did you play that role? I mean, being a bad guy.
Yeah, naturally, I'm a cry. I wouldn't say I'm a troublemaker, but okay, I'm not a troublemaker, but when you give me a role to cause trouble, honey, I will cause trouble. Just tell me, Stella, you're going to be the villain here, or you're going to be the one sabotaging the very good story. I'm like, thank you. I love such things.
I can see the evil in your eyes. You're like, I will do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman
I don't like easy stories. Come on. to hell with the love stories. I mean, this blind woman, some rich man knocks her, and then the story ends when they've married each other. What? No, come on. Let me be the first lady. Okay? Let me be the mafia. Let me be someone powerful.
The side chick.
Come on. Let me show you I want trouble. I want things that challenge me. Let me be challenged. Let my creativity be challenged. Let me go wild with my imagination.
You know what I think? I think you're a very stubborn young girl. Extremely, what they call in Uganda, we call it a fujo. Were you that?
I was. And much more than that.
I picture that.
Because even in school, I was trouble. Okay, when you see trouble in the dictionary, please put in brackets Stella Nante. Trouble.
Okay. Tell us about school. I'm into this. I'm not making any more rules for you.
I remember there was a time. Okay, I went to St. Lawrence, first of all. St. Lawrence Horizon campus.
Yes.
But the moment I joined the school, I already had followers. Do you know, like, some prophets?
Okay.
I already had followers, like, who believed in me. They believed in Stella Nante. Like, she's a person to represent us. If you want to air out our views or dissatisfaction about something,
yes,
she's the person to go to.
Okay.
And I remember there was this one time when I was in preps. Prefects used to supervise preps.
Yes.
So every class wanted me to be their supervisor. So when
like P1 to...
No, senior 1 to senior 6.
Uh-huh.
They wanted me to be their supervisor. And people loved me so much because I think I was crazy, you people. After today, I'm like...
Were you destructive, like you destroy stuff?
No. Stubborn, like good stubborn though. Sure. Like, yeah, not destructive stubborn, but good stubborn of like likable person. Like fun, that's
yes,
a kind of thing, yeah. I remember one time I was supervising a certain class and these guys, I told them, you know what, whoever doesn't have uniforms, if your uniform is torn or stolen or lost, please, I have a solution for you. And guess what? Word went around that Stella Nante is going to give out uniforms. So I went to the store. I went to the store manager, got the keys. I told them there are people who want to receive their uniforms. They have their receipts. So before I knew it, half of the school was there at the store. They wanted to get their uniforms. And I gave out uniforms just like that. I just opened the store, I picked, I threw, just please have.
We are coming towards the end, and we would like to know what really pushes you to be this you are, like the person we see on screen, and with the contrast with the reality of who she is. I mean, it's confusing.
What pushes me to be this is just passion, I guess, and also the fact that I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry to show people my true self. I'm still hungry to showcase my talent. I feel like I haven't done so much to maximize my potential.
The night is still young.
The night is still young.
I had something to ask you. The producer just reminded me.
Yes.
And this is, if you were not acting, what would you be doing?
I think I would be a doctor.
Really?
Yes,
Why?
because I love helping people. I love helping people, yeah.
Okay,
I'll
you know
be
what
in
I
the
was thinking?
department.
I thought you'd be a musician.
What?
Yes.
I have a nice voice, yes.
Have you tried singing?
By the way, some friend of mine, he's in a band. He once told me that, you know what, Stella, you come and sing. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you have a nice voice. I'm like, what? I don't have to sing. I can't sing.
But
come on.
Yes.
I mean,
honestly.
no. She's really gorgeous, I must say.
Okay.
And I'm really gorgeous, yeah. But the resemblance.
You should be singers. You should make a team.
Are you serious? I should inbox her and tell her, Lydia, come on,
Stella
let's
and
sing.
Jasmine. Like HB Toxic, Helen Nukoma and Brenda.
Oh, come on. Wow. I don't
like
think
that.
I can sing, though. I don't think so, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, one final thing. Have you faced any sexualization issues?
Sexualization.
Maybe
yeah,
in modeling, they come with modeling and acting,
Let me tell you, sexualization is in every sector. You're not going to rule it out.
Okay.
you just have to know how to deal with it. First of all, women, you should know that you're good enough, okay? Let nobody tell you, you know what, to get this role, you have to do this for me. To get this role, to get this job or role or whatever, you have to do this for me. No, honey, no. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. So if you're going to start your nonsense of you have to do this to get that, that's not going to work. We should know. We should know who we are. We are strong enough to say no. Okay? And besides, those are not the only jobs in the world. Well, if you refuse to give me that job or that role, on to the next.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah. On nyomba ni nwa now.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
I can see the evil in your eyes. It always pops out.
Zebananga, I wish I'm an ambassador for those things. If you're sexually abused at work or whatever, come to me, Zenja, my friend. Let them know. What is it?
Wonderful.
And there is still so much room for me to shine and to achieve my dreams. So I'm looking forward. I am still working, slow but sure.
We are waiting to see you on Mnet,
My friends, it shall come to pass. Oh.
the Grammys and stuff like that.
Yeah, even on Netflix, Amazon Prime. Come on, we are getting
We
there.
are super excited. Have you worked with Lukman Ali?
Yes, I did. The first time I worked with him was on an advert. Yeah, ICEA advert. Guys, it's crazy. He's insane. Like, come on. He's so talented. He's different. Like, he's very different. He tells his stories in a very, very different way. Very provocative way.
Okay.
Like, I was very, very humbled to be a part of his team. When we were shooting the ICA advert, imagine it was an advert, of course. No, I can't say just an advert, but that's an advert, not like a series, but a whole team is there and, big cameras and he's there very, very into the thing, into it. Directing everything, like every small detail. He's going to pay attention to everything.
So you are always on your toes, you're on edge.
And I also worked with that guy. Wawuye Jr. So we were together.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, in that ad. And it
Great.
was magical.
So
I would love to shoot a
You're
movie
being
with
with
him.
the cream de la cream, so
Yes.
definitely
Yes, and
You're
I'm
out
grateful.
there.
I'm really grateful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
As we wind up and we come to an end, ladies and gentlemen, we have been so elated to have this beautiful actress with us, because again, it's not every day that we meet such wonderful women. Women out there should be inspired. I mean, like, beauty should not be taken for granted. You should use it to inspire other women out there. And that's exactly what Stella is doing. And I would like her to give her conclusion and her advice on what she would wish other women for. I mean, for them, what does it take to make it in life? If there is one line, you can put that in.
Of course. Thank you so much, Jonathan. First of all, I would like to thank Kampala Age Times for making my interview so amazing. I made an interview with you guys, and it was amazing. And I'm really grateful. For the women out there, or anyone out there who wants to be great, first of all, you just accept who you are. Know that you are enough. You're just enough. You don't have to do so much like to change who you are, because the world is yearning for you. Not a different you, but for you. So for anyone out there who has dreams and wants to achieve, please have self-discipline, have respect, have patience, and make sure you believe in yourself. Because, I mean, if you don't have those things, people are going to find it hard to work with you. So please, make sure you stay humble. In whatever you do, just stay humble.
Thank you very much.
You're
That's
welcome.
one golden piece of advice you don't want to miss out on. You can even cut it out.
Thank you.
Once again, we are super grateful for having you at Kampala Age Times. And our dear audience, you are so amazing. We are so grateful. Thank you for smashing the subscribe button as usual. It's the drill, you know that? And this has been such a wonderful segment. From me and the entire Kampala Age Times team, I am John Kenny, and I think I sign out.
Yay.
Bye.